and after 9 days, all mice had stabilized at 31% larger than the control group. Dissection revealed the most increase in size in striated muscle tissue and certain internal organs, such as the liver, heart, and kidneys. In a surprising finding, the infected mice were found to run mazes in less than half of the time of the control group. More testing will be needed to confirm this finding as significant. Log date November 9th, 2075. We have infected 218 rabbits with FEV. Half of the subjects were implanted with electrodes to monitor EEG activity before and after the infection. Increased electrical activity in the brain was noted in 3.2 seconds on average after injection. Again, the typical size increase was noted. However, increased aggression and posturing, especially among males, was noted as well. Sacrifice and perfusion yielded brain tissue that showed increased dendritic connection, especially in the limbic system and frontal cortex. Oh, so, interesting. With batch 11-011, we may have improved the metatic cycle efficiency by 43%. We have infected 53 raccoons with the new strain. In addition to the now expected size increase, behavioral tests confirmed an increase in intelligence and manual dexterity by 19 points on the Schuler Cap Index. Unfortunately, several subjects escaped confinement and had to be hunted down and dispatched. Major Barnett ordered the remaining subjects terminated. 2 pairs were unaccounted for. Log date May 13th, 2076. We may have spliced several new genetic sequences supplied with Major Barnett's advisory team into FEV. With batch 11-101A, we infected 23 dogs of both pure and mixed breed, and all experienced nearly immediate growth. The larger size was accompanied with increased aggressiveness, while no significant intelligence increase was noted. We plan to attempt crossover of 92 allele pairs with batch 11-011. All subjects were terminated after 14 weeks of study. Log date October 4th, 2076. This is 1 year before the bomb fell. The crossover has been completed and 15 chimpanzees were infected with batch 11-111. Growth and immunity levels are unprecedented. Attempts to induce cancers in the subjects through radiological and chemical agents were not successful. Increased aggressiveness have led to isolating the subjects. 2 subjects suffered violent epileptic seizures and died. All remaining subjects terminated. Log date January 7th, 2077, 9 months before the bomb fell. Major Barnett has ordered transfer of all FEV research to the Mariposa military base. He plans to continue the project experiments on volunteer subjects. I am against this and would like it noted here that research on human subjects is not recommended by myself or my staff. Wow, I'm learning things I didn't know. So FEV is from the West Tech group. That's very interesting. Man, I'm so glad I decided to play this game. All right, let's keep looting. Loot, loot, loot. Oh my God. Thank you. I think that's I think that's why Heist told me to come here, because I was like, I want that combat armor. And he didn't want to spoil it, but also was like, you should go check out the globe. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just go up. Yeah. And then I'm gonna barter with you. Ray, I don't know if you caught any of that or if you were paying attention, but man, that was wild. Wild information to learn. Right. a plasma rifle, and microfusion cells. Holy moly! Well, all the pistols. This is a big reward for exploring. Holy cow. Stealth boy. You can just sit right there, Geiger counter. Yeah, but test on humans they did. And I don't know if you've like clued into what the FEV caused yet or not, but it will come into play. Okay. Okay. Let's talk to her. Let's do some bartering. Yeah, you're never going to use that. Give me that. Thing in the... No. That's just the... You mean the one that Knight Titus fought? No, that's that enemy is called a Yao Guai. That's just a mutated bear. Maybe she would use the 14 mil pistol. But like I said, it does come into play later on. You jerk. Sir, I need you to sit still. Oh my God. Give me these. Wow. Oh, joy. We got the minigun, boys. And girls. And I am speccing into big guns too, so this should be a viable weapon to use. Holy moly. More lore. Let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna go whoop. Yep, 5 mil. We got plenty of that. All right. Delta experiment tape. The military has deemed it necessary for us to research further in depth the effects of wave technology upon living organisms. We have taken light and sound as the basis of our studies. By manipulating the amplitude of the light waves and magnifying the frequency, we have been able to get lasers which will cut through a few feet of steel. Unfortunately, the power to do such a task has not been fully developed. We have other scientists looking into this. Okay, so this is they also developed laser weapons. Westex. Boy, those guys suck. Those guys really suck. Wow. Sure, I'll take your rat away. And your stim packs, thank you very much. What we got? More lore, yay. Let's see. Nope. Alpha experiment. So laser and plasma. This is probably plasma. Prototype. Oh no. This is more of the FEV stuff. In the hopes of countering the current bacteriological and viral agents employed by the Chinese government, we have manufactured a virus fragment consisting of ribonucleic acid encased in a protein lipid sheath. This virion contains a specially arranged sequence of radiated amino acids, RAA, that are capable of attaching to nonspecific binding sites on deoxyribonucleic acid, DNA, and force non-replicated mitosis to occur. The resulting host cell is left with a quadruple helix DNA structure. So this is kind of more detailed information into the FEV, which was the pan-immunity virion project. Early tests are promising. The virion easily penetrates the cell membrane and attaches directly to the host DNA in the nucleus. Mitosis of the structure begins almost immediately. Cytokinesis is prevented by controlling the disposition of the kinetochore fibers during anaphase. Holy moly, this is all a mouthful. The entire mitotic cycle lasts approximately 2 hours, although phenotypical expressions of the new structure may take days or weeks to become apparent. In addition to an effective immunity to bacterial and viral agents, the quad helix structure is almost entirely immune to errors introduced in base pairing during replication due to multiplicity of the base sequence. Radiation-exposed tissue showed no mutation in the base sequence, and protein synthesis mechanisms in the ribosomes were unimpaired. Over 88% of the samples tissue contained quad helix DNA. Most affected was muscle and bone tissue, as well as secretory cells, as these cells seem most receptive to virion. Sensory cells are the least affected. Surprisingly, even normally non-replicating nerve cells and non-somatic cell were induced to begin mitosis. Further experiments will be necessary to determine the results on these cells. Yeah, so they developed something that they were trying to come up with something that would increase immunity, pan immunity, but it was through the use of like a viral DNA RNA mutator, essentially, right? Mitosis. Yeah. So that's what the FEV does. And they began testing on humans. So yeah, floor 5 was big. Holy cow. What? Oh. They make you do it on every floor. New floor. I mean, there's a lot of that I don't fully like grasp what it is, but I do know, I do remember a lot of the terms and the kind of general context of what they mean and what they are, but I couldn't, if I tried, I couldn't explain the science, I think, or the science, right? Ow, you prick. Red card key. Okay. All right. So, I mean, we've got our loot. We've got the stuff for the Brotherhood. Now we just have to fight our way out of here. Yeah. Man, after all the looting and all the like the exploration, this really feels to me like it feels like Fallout. And obviously it's the first Fallout, right? But I started with 3, and this is how I played 3, New Vegas, and 4, and so it's like they really nailed it when it came to like the looting and, you know, the exploration side of things. I'm impressed. Hey, Pyrus. Yes, we are. We just I'm done. I died earlier, so I had to start back from outside the bunker. Went in, cleared it, or went down to the bottom, learned a lot of lore, and now I'm on my way out fighting these freaking sentry bots. Yeah, but yeah, we're still here. Unfortunately, we're getting there. Let's see. Did I ever? I wonder. I also found a toy. I found a new toy. Oh no! Oopsie! I didn't realize they'd moved in front of me. Yeah, I just murdered my okay. Change formation, keep a moderate distance. Change formation, keep a moderate distance. Let's see if that helps at all. Here we go. Yeah. Wow, these enemies are a lot easier with the minigun. I'm really glad I spec'd into it. So no VATs for this. This place. Ooh, I've got a level. Right. And I said I was gonna put it. Ooh. Right. That makes sense, for sure. Bonus move. For each level of bonus move, you get 2 free APs each turn for movement. Hexes, yeah, okay. Training in firearms has a reach. Get do +2 range weapons. Animals will not attack one of their friends unless the animal is threatened or attacked first. Exactly what an animal is in this world is open to debate. If you Oh. More likely to cause critical hits in combat. Yeah, there's... I mean, I guess I didn't see these arrows here, but if I looked closely enough, I would have seen that you could move. The radiation of the wasteland has changed you. One of your traits has mutated into something else. Oh, no, I don't want that. I think right now, I think better crits is going to be beneficial. And skill points. We're going to go ahead and... Okay. Oh, wait. No. Gambling. Oh, gosh. I didn't see these corpses when we came in. Is that a dead Brahmin corpse? That is. I guess these guys have probably already been picked apart, huh? I should probably get out of here. Yeah. Well, that was interesting. Yeah, we found... So I used the mentats. I talked to the computer, and and we got all of the holotapes that were in there. They really do reward you for exploring in this game. They really do. What just happened?
Your life.
Oh, was it the radiation? No. Well, shoot. It's fine. Dang it. It's fine. We didn't lose too much. In fact, we barely lost anything. I need to take a Rad-X before I leave this bunker. Yeah, I need to take a Rad-X. I do, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna take some Rad-X and Red away. Okay, save that. Flow completed. And I also learned my lesson. I've been saving every floor and after every fight, basically. Go to floor 1. Yeah. Yeah, because in this game they have like bullets and nothing really worth writing home about. Right. Level up. Okay. And I went with better crits. Right? I'm more critical damage. Yeah, that's what I went with. Done. And then gambling all the way up there. And then done. And then save and then go. Wait. We'll come over here. I mean, it makes sense that they're the robots would have laser and plasma. Oh, you do like the fact that they use guns. Okay, well. I mean, yeah, like from what I read, it sounded like the laser and the plasma technology was still not quite there. So we're gonna take. So only take. It doesn't. Okay, nothing happens. Can I wait here? Okay. Now, what did that do for my... Need 21. Okay. 296. I think I take one more. And then I wait 2 more hours. Now, 0. Now, I probably want to make sure I'm good here. Okay. Done. Then we switch our minigun back out and save. Now we leave. Good grief. Okay. Junktown, go.
Not even the carrier.
What? What? I took a Rad-X. I got my rads to 0. Am I crazy? Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Maybe I take a rat away before we go? That's insane. I made it in here just fine.